Okay everyone, so welcome to what is the third and this will be the last video on this Peugeot Speedfight 2. Whatever we can do now just to improve it, I'm going to get the carb sorted today, put that back on, get all the panels back on, give it a good wash, get some pictures taken, and get it on eBay today and see how it goes. So yeah, I'll just do a video sorting out the carb, getting that all perfect, get the panels back on. Yeah, and I've invested, as I said, in a tripod, just to make the videos a little bit more, well, a bit more professional, I suppose would be the word. Not professional, but yeah, you get the idea. Sorry about the mess in the garage when you see it. It's fortunately Christmas time, so it's even worse than usual. Not ideal, I know. So apologies for the mess, but there you go. I'll set the tripod up, get this carb off, and then we'll have a look at it. Okay, so in the interest of just getting this done reasonably quickly, just going to do it on the bike itself, nice and easy. Get this Jubilee clip off here and keep the throttle cable on and stuff then, so it'll just be something in the bowl of the carb. Some petrol leaking out at some point. Actually no, this is the thing, look, it's just completely dragged away, so it's really leaking quite badly. I've got some gasket from the other bike I did anyway, so I can just use that. But let's just take this off now, see if we can see exactly what is going on in there. As you can see, it's a plastic clear float ball. I must admit, I've not come across that before. I'm not saying that's got anything to do with why it's leaking, but yeah, a bit of a new one on me. I don't know what carb this is, but it's definitely something that's been tuned up at some point. Along with the exhaust, obviously. Really interested to give this thing a proper blast out, really, and see what it's actually capable of. But I haven't got insurance and I'm a good boy, so. It's stuck. What's going on here? What on earth is that? So at the bottom of this, that's where the jet goes. Okay. Right. Well, that comes straight off now. So see if we can just see from this side, the gasket looks fine. Nothing wrong with that. Where the hell does that come from? That must be some sort of washer that goes on there, and then there is a rubber O-ring. I'll tell you what, if this is something as stupid as this little plastic thing wasn't done up tightly enough, The bowls all look fine. Can't see there's anything that stands out. To be honest, if it's literally is just that a seal's gone there, or that wasn't done up tightly enough, that would be... hang on, what's this? Right, I'm gonna have a little look at this and a little think, and then come back. Right, so I've just been talking to myself for the last 5 minutes. Didn't press record, schoolboy error. Anyway, what I was saying was the cover here is a mess, the long and short of it. It's now got all these petrol stains on it, the paint's peeling off, it just looks a mess. So in the cupboard I've got some silver spray paint that I already had left over and some primer from the TZR125, which I'll just make sure it is still recording. Yeah, I was just making a video then talking about the TZR, and that I am going to make a video on that because I got it as a wreck. That was my first project, and it's now, you know, one of the nicer ones out there. So yeah, I'll show you that. Anyway, covers come off nice and easy. Variator, it looks like a new belt, to be fair. So yeah, shouldn't be any issues there. And I was just saying, so the carb, I've located the issue with it, and it was this plastic screw at the bottom is leaking. So I think it's the O-ring has gone or something. So anyway, I'm going to sort that out, get a new O-ring, which probably means that I won't be able to actually put this on Marketplace today, but if I can, I will. And then I think once this has been repainted, that is going to really, that's really going to add some value to it, fingers crossed. So yeah, right. Where's that come from? Yeah, I'll sort that out. Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on sanding this down, respraying it, get that looking brilliant, and then get all the plastics back on, and then yeah, once the carburettor's no longer leaking, we've touched up the wheels, touched up the plastics as much as I can, but I'm not going to start sanding those down and respraying them. Exhaust is looking way better, and the thing should be running perfectly without a petrol leak. So yeah, hopefully it is then finally ready to go on, and then we can flip it, see what we can do on another one. Down as best I can. I'm not going crazy on it, obviously. If you're going to do a perfect job, you'd be your professional could, you know, get all of that paint off, dip it in, but this is just a touching it up. I mean, I'm not going to not do a good job. I'm not saying I'm not going to do a good job on the paint, but it's just a case of touching it up really. For someone else, if they wanted to do that, then they obviously could, but they've spent a lot of money on it. It'd be like your pride and joy sort of thing. I've done a bit of painting before, did the wheels on the TZR, which I will keep talking about. I'm going to get that shown to you. That was a nightmare doing the wheels because you have to turn them over to paint them, so you have to let one side dry for 24 hours, turn it over to the other, but also sanding in all the cracks took hours. This has just been spent about half an hour cleaning it with brake cleaner and sanding it down. So yeah, we've got some primer here. Let's just try and set that up if we can. Right, we're not having much luck with this tripod at all. Just did a video spraying this with the primer. Used all the primer up. It was just some primer that was left over from the last project, so I thought it was worth doing a proper job. I mean, it looks better already. It's going to look so much better once the silver's on there. I just hope I've got enough paint. I can't believe that I didn't record all that again, but there you go. Anyway, that's going to look so much better, and what I did say on the last video, this cardboard box that I found, eh? Absolutely perfect for the job. From an old Hoover. Brilliant. So yeah, I've got the silver to paint. Obviously need to let that dry now, then I can get the silver on. And that is going to just look so much better. It's not perfect. You need to get it done professionally if you want it perfect. There's always going to be these little bubbles and maybe little cracks, but in terms of how much better it looks, it's night and day. So it's already looking better with just the primer on. Yeah, I'll try, if I can, film the video without stopping it when I put the proper paint on shortly. Okay, so updates. The next weekend, as you can see, the bike is now back together. Sprayed this cover, so that's back on. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it looks, I think, way better, and no petrol leaking. So yeah, now we do have a bit of an issue, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is now. So just bear with me. So there you go, bit of an ignition issue. So something is happening with the electrics. Really frustrating actually, because it was working fine before, so it's just like another issue with these things. It's intermittent, so it does seem to work, and then needs a little bit of easy start actually now, but just get it started and that's exactly what's going on. Well, it did anyway a minute ago. So it was starting, and see if we can even get to that stage. So what we did have was a bike that seemed to run pretty much perfectly. It started, it ran. Now we've fixed the fuel leak, done the cosmetic touch-ups, and this is definitely a fueling issue. What it was doing before, and what I was just about to show you, was it was idling fine, and then as soon as you go to give it some throttle, it just completely bogged down and stall, which is almost certainly an issue with the jet. It's blocked. Something's happened, so it's a case of now stripping the carb again, seeing if we can get that fixed. It should be an easy fix, because it should be a case of just stripping the carb, cleaning the jets out, putting it back together. It's not the intake manifold. I've done the old test of spraying a bit of easy start around there, and it hasn't changed the revs at all. So I'm just going to see if I can get it to do what it was doing literally a minute ago. Yeah, it's worth seeing if we can get it to do that. We're even idle now, which, to be honest, it suggests that something is completely blocked in there. I don't know if some rubbish has got in or something's happened when I've sorted out the leak. So yeah, carb apart again. Great fun. And yeah, we'll see if we can get it fixed. I'll update you. Right, here we go. It took about 5 minutes to clean that carb out. It's just idling a bit high because I was messing around with that before. But let's see what happens now. I haven't tried to rev it yet. I'm really hoping this is without working. Typical. There you go. So at least it's back to idling now. Yeah. So there we go. Classic bikes for you. I've done a video every 2 weeks on this, so I think there's two things I now need to look at, which is one, the ignition switch is dodgy, so that's going to be something to look at, and this fueling issue. So this is the thing sometimes with these bikes, it is just one thing after another. It's not like you new fuel injected bikes these days. Everything is just, you know, you get it going and it works. It just takes a lot of tweaking, but anyway, it's looking a little better. It is still idling, which is great. It's definitely a fueling issue. I say definitely, you can never be 100% sure of these things, but I'm pretty sure it is. So thanks again for watching, and I think it's probably going to be after Christmas now when I get this thing up, which was not my intention at all, but yeah, that's what happens with these things. So yeah, happy Christmas everyone. If you do want to see the progress as it goes along, please subscribe to the video, like it. If you've got any comments, then feel free to post them. Thanks very much.